We're a couple miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Broncos. On the Jacksonville sideline, there is their head coach. These guys have really been struggling. 2-6 in their last 8. The other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go here from Mile High. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 7, and a Jaguar first down.
Get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now they'll set up to throw. Short one, he's got strength. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seat he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Etienne ahead out the pistol. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard mark. A gain there of 11. First down, Jacksonville.
First down, Jacksonville.
Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. He'll push forward for about a yard. The linebacker Jonathan Cooper on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Jaguars.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of first down. A pickup of 9. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the Broncos' 17-yard line.
He'll decide to keep this once more. And he's in! Touchdown, Jacksonville. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The extra point is up and through. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception. He'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
Pick up a 2 on the last run. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. On the line, and the ball is out. And I think a Bronco player was able to get in there. He was. So Denver keeps possession of the football.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. 18 yards on the connection. 1st down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
They'll throw out of the gun. That'll be intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Pass interference. Defense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 36-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Pat Bryant, the target there. And it's going to be 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one caught left side. That's screen. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Jaguars with the ball. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with first and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A gain of 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a first down.
And a Jaguar first down.
Here's first and 10. On the handoff, it's Etienne. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
The 21-yard line. A gain of 1 yard. First down, Jacksonville.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Complete to number 4.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's swung out to Etienne. Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal.
A gain of 3. Brings up second and
They're holding at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Jaguars go out to a 10-3 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there, stopping for no gain.
This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Comeback route, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Denver first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll try the zone read on first and 10. Whoa, and some good running there. It'll fall forward for about 7. Come to the line now on second and 2. Throwing now from the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
The 2-yard line.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now from the 9. It'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 9-yard line.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. That is second TD catch of the season.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchdown. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. They'll look to throw here on first down. This one is caught, and it's the tight end screen. The Jaguars have the field goal unit on the field. This would tie the NFL record, a 66-yard attempt. And as expected, this one's not going to get it. It's no good. So, and instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. The Broncos offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Low-scoring game, all tied. Third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
13 yards
So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 6.
It's now second and 6.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll step up and run this. And he'll be marked down the 45-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really able to.
And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Tyson Campbell there to make the tackle. Third down and 9. Back to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
A 42-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos are going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it. But when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike. It is because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback. We don't see a lot of returns in this league. So when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with first and 10. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. yards right away to kick off this drive.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. Past midfield to the 45. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
It's a gain of 38 yards. That's another Broncos first.
A run with Dobbins. And the left first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado.
All right, Mike, follow this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. As we get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, he sets the pace here as we get to the latter stages of the season. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Pass caught by the tight end, Strange. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will finally run him down. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Back to the air one more time. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Now, faking the give. That's complete to Etienne. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Etienne. 24-yard gain on the play. And a Jaguar first down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
His kick is good. Makes the score Jaguars 24, Broncos 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Whoa! Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A short one there to Otten. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
For a Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 46.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's his tight end, Otten. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Jaguars' 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get it inside the 20. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Denver first down.
Another Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. And he will score! Game on! R.J. Harvey! Touchdown, Denver! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
That is incomplete, and the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide-open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Levante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jags offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll give it to Etienne on the option. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Broncos offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The RPO, that one is complete.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, the defense trying to come up with a stop on third down and 9. They'll drop to throw. That's complete on the tight end screen.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be caught. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Here's a design run. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Talk things over before third down. He'll try to run for it. And he's got the first down. He'll slide to a stop and take it to 1st and goal. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee from a little further back with 2nd and goal. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They bounced back from the loss last week. They put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory.